So, yeah, people are just super fucking judgmental about the littlest fucking things. Like, even me just sitting here and talking about whatever the fuck I'm talking about, people will say some horrible shit about how my voice sounds, and it's kind of just like, what the fuck? Like, it's not like I can just not sound like this. And yeah, it's just really fucking weird and like, what the fuck? But yeah, also there's like this whole thing of think before you speak. Like, is it true? Is it helpful? Is it inspiring? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Like, you know, people saying horrible shit about my voice. Like, is that true? Like, you know? Like, is the horrible thing you're saying about my voice true? And then is it helpful? I would say it's not helpful. Like, is it true is probably like, I don't know. I mean, there's like opinion true, and then there's like factual true. So, I don't know. Like, either way, it could fall in one of those. But is it helpful? I would say no. Is it inspiring? Fuck no. Is it necessary? Fuck no. And is it kind? Absolutely fucking not. And so, yeah, I just like that whole thing right there of think before you speak with those things there, like, I feel like that's pretty fucking important to, point that out and be like, hey, don't be a piece of fucking shit. But also, there's another thing that I wanted to bring up for this video, and it's if they can't fix it in like 10 seconds, don't fucking say anything. So, like, I can't just not sound like how I sound in 10 fucking seconds, so why the fuck should you bring it up? Or like the way someone looks, like they can't just change the way they look in 10 fucking seconds, so like why bring it up? But like, something like maybe they have foods in their teeth or they have lipstick on their teeth. Like they could take a napkin and rub that off in a couple seconds or so. Or maybe their hair is parted the wrong way and they can just use their hands and look at like a reflective surface and like try to fix it a little bit, and that will take pretty much no time at all. But like for someone to like, people always criticizing me for how I sound, even though I can't fix that. Like, I would have to take, like, I don't know, voice lessons or some shit, and that costs money and time and energy, and you have to learn all this shit and try to keep up with that and do all this shit. Or I would have to go on testosterone, which also costs money and time, and yeah, so it's just like, also, it's just like it would require me to have to go out and get that and take it for however long, and then my voice could not sound the way it is. And yeah, and also it would require people to not be fucking transphobic, so that would fucking help a lot. But yeah, like I can't just go out and magically fix my voice right away in like 2 fucking seconds. I can't wave a fucking wand and then not sound like the way I sound. So like, why the fuck should it fucking matter? Like, you know? Or people always be like, you sound so sad, you sound so depressed. And it's like, sorry, I'm fucking autistic and I can't just stop being autistic, and I don't want to be fucking acting like a goddamn circus clown for you people to be like, oh my god, guys, this is so fun. Like, no. It's a waste of fucking energy and it's fucking cringe as fuck. Like, I don't get how people can watch like fucking Mr. Beast or some shit. Like, he's always bouncing off the walls and screaming at the top of his lungs in every single one of his videos. And it's like, it's even just exhausting to watch that kind of shit. Like, bruh, I'm not gonna be a goddamn jester for people and like put on this fucking show for people. It's a waste of my fucking energy. It's like I don't even have energy for other shit, so why the fuck should I waste my energy on pleasing people and trying to act like super fucking crazy? Like, I don't see the goddamn point. Like, how about you just stop being a judgmental piece of shit and leave me alone to be chill? Like, I'm perfectly fine now until you fucking ask me if I'm okay, and then I'm just like, what the fuck do you mean? And then I'm not okay when you say that shit, so like, maybe you should fucking leave me alone? Like, bitch. Like, I was okay until you asked me if I was depressed or sad or whatever. Like, you just ruined the entire moment for me. You just ruined every goddamn thing for me. I just. And then for the rest of the day, I'll probably be mad or sad or depressed or whatever. So yeah, thanks a lot for ruining everything. Like, I just. Bitch. Like, can I not be chill and happy at the same time? Like, bitch, what? I mean, I already kind of talked about this in another video that I just made. I don't know how far these videos are gonna be posted from each other because they're kind of basically the same thing, but I'll kind of probably space them apart just to make sure it's not like the same fucking thing over again. But I feel like I still need to make a couple of different videos just to be like, you know, talking slightly about different things because this is more about people being judgmental and that one was more about the other shit. So yeah, I just like, how about you people just stop judging people for shit that they can't change? Like, you can't really change, you know, how you look. Like, if you were gonna change how you look, you would have to, like, do a shit ton of makeup or a shit ton of, like, surgery. And it's just, like, a lot of the times that surgery either costs a shit ton of money and it also sometimes doesn't turn out well. Like, sometimes it turns out just really fucked up. So, you know, plastic surgery isn't always the best way to go, and even if it does turn out, it's still just a shit ton of money, so like, you know, stop judging people for how they look. It's really fucking shitty because they can't fucking change that. Like, it's not really their fault for how they look. It's all like genetics. Like, I know some, like, you know, drugs and stuff can fuck up how people look, and that can kind of be slightly on their part, but also addiction is really fucking shitty, so it's not completely 100% on them, but at the same time, it's still slightly on them because they, you know, like I know addiction can be really fucking hard to get over, but at the same time, like, you know, try to not be addicted to stuff by going to like rehab and stuff. Like, try to get the help that you can get. Yeah, that's just like a really touchy subject, so that's kind of like, I don't know, but like, just stop judging people for how they fucking look. Stop judging people for like their height and like how they sound and, you know, hair color and stuff. I mean, some people can dye their hair color, but, you know, their natural hair color. Don't judge that. Like, if people start getting gray hair, like, who the fuck cares? That's a normal part of life. Like, you know, gray hair is what happens when you get older. Like, why are people afraid of being old? Or, like, wrinkles? Like, why the fuck are you judging people for wrinkles when that normally fucking happens to people when they get older? Like, why are you such a judgmental bitch to older people? Like, they can't fucking stop being wrinkly or having gray hair. Like, that's just a normal thing that happens. Like, why the fuck are you judging them on that? Like, I just, bitch, what? Like, all the people being like, that's not normal. Like, yeah, it is. If it wasn't normal, it wouldn't happen. If it wasn't normal, it wouldn't be here. So, like, bitch, what? It's the same shit of, like, with being gay or trans. Like, people be like, oh, that's not normal. It's like, if it wasn't normal, it wouldn't exist. It wouldn't be here. So, why the fuck are you judging people for being gay or trans? Or even like people who have different skin colors or skin tones. It's like that's literally a normal thing. Like, if it wasn't normal, they wouldn't have that skin color or that skin tone. Or like eye colors and stuff. Like, if it wasn't normal, it wouldn't fucking exist. So, like, what the fuck? Or like, I mean, even if someone has like some crazy hair color, like fucking, I don't know, pink or some shit, like, even though that's not like a normal hair color. Like, it's hair dye. If we weren't supposed to dye our hair, it wouldn't exist. Hair dye wouldn't exist if we weren't supposed to do it. So, also it's their choice to do. Like they're gonna choose to have like pink hair or whatever other color that they want to dye their hair as. So like leave people alone. Like even if it is something that they can choose or change, like still it's just like leave people alone. Like unless it's something like again, like with the food in their teeth or some shit, then you could just be like, hey, you have food in your teeth. You might want to fix that, and then, that's kind of more on the nicer side, on the tamer side. But like judging people for wanting to have like pink hair, like that's kind of fucking stupid. Or like judging people on not wanting kids or they do want kids or whatever, like that's kind of fucking stupid to judge people for wanting kids or not wanting kids. Like, it's their fucking life. Who fucking cares? Like, leave people alone. Like, you can do whatever the fuck you want with your life. Leave people alone to do what they want with their life. Like, again, even like with gay or trans people, even if it, like, being gay and trans is not a choice, but even if it was, who the fuck cares? They're not hurting anyone. It's like, nothing bad is happening from two grown-ass men being together, two grown-ass women being together, like, or like someone being trans and they like change like their hairstyle or some shit, or like, their clothes and they get hormones and whatever. It's like, they're not fucking hurting anyone, so like, why the fuck do you care? It doesn't affect you in any way whatsoever, so who the fuck cares? Like, it's not your life to control, so, like, why the fuck are you then trying to control it? It's just such a stupid thing to obsess over. Like, two men being together, or even if it's two kids, like, you know, if it's two teenage boys that are together, who fucking cares? As long as they're not fucking, you know, doing crime or so. I mean, there's the meme of be gay, do crime, but that's more of a meme. But, as long as they're not, like, fucking killing people, then who the fuck cares? Like, if they're not hurting anyone, why the fuck does it matter? Like, seriously, though, like, or like dyeing hair or having kids or not having kids, it's like, they're not fucking hurting anyone. It's not like they're fucking stabbing people or some shit. Like, who the fuck cares? Like, it does not fucking matter. It does not affect you or anyone else in the world. So, like, why the fuck are you judging people? Why are you putting energy into something that, like, does not affect you in any single way ever? Like, it does not fucking make any sense whatsoever to me. Why people are just so judgmental about things that people do choose, and then things that people can't control whatsoever. It's like, mind your own goddamn business and go about your day. Like, the way my voice sounds does not affect you. Like, seriously. Like, it's not fucking killing you, but you being a hateful, judgmental person to people for the way that they sound, or other shit that they can't control, could maybe make it so that said person might want to fucking kill themselves. So, like, fucking stop. Like, I have had problems in the past of me wanting to kill myself because of hateful, judgmental people. So how about you fucking not? Have some goddamn empathy for your other human fucking beings? Like, I didn't fucking do anything to you. I didn't fucking go over to you and be like, why do you look like that? Why do you sound like that? Why did you choose to have kids? Why did you choose not to have kids? Why do you have dyed hair? Why didn't you dye your hair? Why did you get that tattoo? Why did you not get tattoos? What the fuck are you doing with your life? Do you not want to have fun? Like, leave people the fuck alone. It does not fucking affect you. Stop being a goddamn salty ass bitch and mind your own goddamn business. None of this affects you. So have the goddamn day you deserve.